Yo, I've been living out in the forest all alone in northern Canada for the last 5 years, fully off-grid.
Guys, it's been so cold lately. Even all the trees are froze up.
So living off-grid for the first year was pretty rough because I had no electricity. But I saved up enough money, bought this 8 kilowatt solar system with a backup diesel Kubota generator. That's how I power the whole homestead. So we're in the battery room right now, and when it goes down to minus 40, these gel batteries here on the ground, there's 18 of them, they get really cold. And when batteries get cold, they don't operate very well. So I have this Chinese heater, and it keeps it nice and warm in this insulated room, prolonging the life of my batteries. And when the sun doesn't want to come out, say for maybe 1-2 days, maybe a week, thankfully I have this backup 10 kilowatt diesel Kubota generator. Also has 1,100 liters of spare fuel, just in case. Now, I know what you're thinking. Chris, is that your little tiny house in the background? The answer is yeah. Let's go check it out, all right?
All right. Whew. Nice and warm in here.
Now, I know that living in the forest alone isn't for everyone, and that's okay.
Now this is my wood stove. This is how I heat the whole place when it's minus 40. I have no backup heat, so I always pretty much have to have the fire going. And on those really long, cold winter days, I like to sit here and slide in a VHS on this massive 13-inch tube TV. Of course, I got the auto rewinder too. Now this is my little kitchen. It's big pimpin'. I have this little sediment filter here that comes from my well that kind of helps collect all the sand if any comes up through the well line. I have a full pressure system, hot water tank, and the best part, all the water comes right from Mother Earth. Of course, no fluoride added, right? I do all my cooking on this little stove. I have it hooked up to a little 20-pound propane tank, and that lasts me about 6 months. I even have a little oven to have a pizza, or maybe even do some bread.
So even though I'm single and living in the woods alone, I was kind of thinking of my future. And if I wanted to have a wife and kids, we were going to have a nice washroom.
So I installed this nice shower, a small sink, and this toilet.
I mean, what else could you ask for? You know? Now, most people, they told me I was crazy when I shared my dream with them.
Now I get it. Most people aren't going to understand your dreams or your vision. And that's okay. So I didn't pay much mind to those people, and I built it anyways. I love waking up every morning knowing that I'm free and that I escaped the matrix. And now life has so much beauty and has so much more to offer me.
Now I know what you're thinking. Chris, that's a lot of deer heads on the wall. And you're absolutely right. That's because I don't buy any meat from the stores, so I have to go into the forest with my bow and arrow and harvest it all by hand. I process it and freeze it all.
Now you're probably asking yourself, Chris, what's behind that glass door? And homies, that's my sunken greenhouse. And these trees right here, these are my citrus trees. I have lemon, key lime, grapefruit, avocado tree, and a few other trees up here. This has kind of been a long project.
Now I know what you're probably thinking, Chris. Your sunken greenhouse? That's pretty cool. But I still have some work yet to do on it. I've been constructing it for almost a year now. On and off, of course. I still have to design and implement the geothermal earth battery. That's what's going to help heat it in the wintertime and cool it in the summer. So let that sink in. Now I know if I stay focused on this job long enough, and I'm dedicated, I'm going to be able to live right in this sunken greenhouse with my trees and my vegetables. Because who likes buying store-bought veggies nowadays? You know what I mean?
So even though my place is quite small, I still can do my own laundry, which is totally sweet. This is my washer-dryer combo unit. It does everything but fold the laundry. I have a little pantry up here for some butt wipes, some towels, and some of my bigger coats. After a long day's work, and when my body's really tired, I come lay here in my bed. This is where I do most of my relaxing. Working from home? I never thought it would be this much fun. Do you guys remember these atomic balls when you were younger or what? I got that one from the thrift store. And the view facing north is absolutely beautiful. This is my backdrop for when I'm streaming on TikTok. It looks pretty cool at night. I wanted it to be original.
Now I know a lot of people aren't into off-grid living, and that's cool. But if you are, I think you should follow along with me on this adventure in life that I've been doing for 5 years now. All right? Take care and God bless. Peace.